Hello students, this is the second video on profit and gains from business or profession. I have already made one video. In that video I have given the theoretical explanation as well as the format in which we have to calculate business income. What are the allowed expenses? What are the allowed incomes that should be considered? Format I have already explained, as well as 3 solved problems we have done. I will share the link of that video in the I button as well as in the description. Please do watch that video even to understand better. In this video I will take up the 4 problems, solved problems. See, if you see these problems in the earlier video, 3 problems as well as these 4 problems, I hope you can easily do any kind of a question which will be given in the examination. So just understand the procedure of calculation of business profit. You can easily solve the problems. So this video is mostly significant for BCom, MCA, CS and CMS students. So let's start the video. So this is the format. First we'll take a profit and loss account. To that we will add all expenses which are disallowed and debited to profit and loss account. We will add back again and we will take less expenses allowed but not debited to profit and loss account. Then less incomes credited but disallowed. Income taxable under other heads. So in this way we will calculate the profit from business. So this format is very significant. You can go through and you can understand. If you see this question, what it says, Mr. Surajmal carrying on agency business. From the following information, compute income from business for the assessment year 24-25. Agency business in the sense he will sell the product and earn the commission. So commission earned 6% on total sales of 4 lakhs, Hindustan Lever Limited, 5% on total sales of Brook Bond India, 4% on total sales of 2 lakhs from Glaxo Company, 7% on total sales from Procter & Gamble. Compensation received from Tata Oil for termination of agencies 40,000. Commission received from Godrej and Company 8% on total sales. He paid compensation to Bhatt and Sons 10,000 for getting some modification in the terms of agency agreement. The following expenses: rent of the building, salary, advertisement, printing and stationery, wages to labor, income tax paid, it is not allowed, income tax appeal expense, miscellaneous expenses, half of the building used by him for residence, so half rent is disallowed. So this question we have furnished. We have to calculate business profit of Mr. Surajmal. If you see the solution here, answer, first we have taken commission received. We did not take profit, hence we have not provided profit and loss account. We will calculate first commission which is received by the company. The commission from various people, that is Hindustan, Brook Bond, Glaxo, Procter & Gamble, and compensation for termination of agency services, whatever we have received, that is also income. We have taken all the incomes in the form of commissions that we have received is 1,32,000. Then we have taken less expenses. Which expenses? Allowed as per Income Tax Act. So compensation paid 10,000, rent half we have taken since half of the building is used for personal purpose, staff salaries, advertisement, printing and stationery, wages of the labor. Income tax appeal expenses are allowed here. So we have taken income tax appeal expenses even. Miscellaneous expenses. Together the total expenses comes to 98,000. If you deduct these expenses, we will be left with a profit of 34,000. Please bear in mind, income tax appeal expenses are allowed, but income tax is disallowed. So like this, we can easily calculate profit from business and profession. 11th question, Mr. Mahalingam furnishes the following particulars. Compute income from business for the assessment year 24-25. Legal expenses to the extent of 5,000 represent the amount spent on curing the defect of the title of a business asset and balance amount on acquiring the assets. Know-how was developed in the laboratory financed by the state government. Actual bad debt amounted to rupees 3,000 only. Advertisement expenditure was paid in cash. Then we have given P&L account on expenses side, trade expenses, wages and salaries, advertisement, income tax is not allowed, contribution to staff welfare fund, donation to rural development fund, life insurance premium on his own life disallowed, provision for bad debts disallowed, interest on capital disallowed, provision for GST is also disallowed. All the provisions are disallowed. Expenditure on know-how, gift to 20 customers, fire insurance premium, legal expenses, net profit. On the income side, we find refund of income tax penalty levied earlier. This P&L account we have given and we have asked to calculate business profit. If you see the answer, first we have taken net profit as per profit and loss account, which is given 2,10,000. To this we will add expenses debited, already been debited to P&L account but disallowed. So which expenses? Advertisement expenses paid in cash. Any expenditure paid in cash more than 10,000 is disallowed. So that's the reason why we have taken 20,000 as disallowed expenditure, since it is paid in the form of cash. It should be paid in the form of check or demand draft. Then income tax, already we discussed, income tax is quite disallowed expenditure. We should not take, because we will calculate first income, then tax will be levied. So contribution to staff welfare fund is also disallowed expenditure here. Life insurance premium is also disallowed. Provision for bad debts, interest on capital, provision for GST, expenditure on technical know-how, since it is a capital expenditure. What it is? It is a capital expenditure. We need to calculate depreciation on it. So that's the reason why we have added back. Legal expenses we have added 8,000. So total expenditure comes to 72,800 we have added. We got the 2,82,800. From this we have deduct incomes credited but disallowed. Refund of income tax penalty. So that is also disallowed income, 22,150. Less expenses allowed but not debited. Actual bad debt 3,000 we have to deduct, and depreciation on 18,000, since technical know-how developed, 18,000 is capital expenditure, we added there. 18,000 into 25%, 4,500 we have deducted, that is 22,150, 3,450 together is 29,650. So we got business profit 2,53,150. This is the precise way of calculation, quite easy. It is very simple, just if you follow the instructions. So in this question, from the following profit and loss account of Mr. Biren Mitra for the assessment year 31st March 24, you are required to ascertain the income from business for the year ended. Salaries, sundry expenses, provision for bad debt disallowed, insurance, advertisement, income tax disallowed, car expenses, interest on capital disallowed, interest on bank loan, charity disallowed, life insurance premium disallowed, depreciation will see, difference in trial balance, net profit and gross profit, discount, commission, sundry receipts. The motor car was used equally for business purpose and proprietor's private purpose. So we will consider only half of the expenditure for business. The amount of depreciation allowed according to income tax rule in respect of building and furniture was 800 and 150. We will take up that depreciation. Included in the advertisement expenditure sum of 1,000. Salaries include 600 being amount drawn by Mr. Biren Mitra during the year again. Salary to self is disallowed. 3,10,100 is the net profit. To that, expenses disallowed, debited but disallowed. Then reserve for bad debts is already we have discussed. Income tax, car expenses 50% is disallowed, since 50% used for personal purpose. Then interest on capital we have added, charity disallowed, LIC disallowed, that is life insurance premium. Depreciation we have added back. Then we will see the allowed depreciation. Then difference in trial balance we have added, salary to Biren Mitra, that is salary to self, personal salary is quite disallowed as per Income Tax Act. So we have added. So total expenditure 31,480 is disallowed. We have added back 3,41,580 minus incomes credited but disallowed. We don't have any incomes which was credited but disallowed. Less allowable expenses. Depreciation charges. Charge 950 we have taken, that is 800 plus 150 together it is 950. So business profit we got 3,40,630. So in this way we have to calculate. The following is the profit and loss account of Mr. X for the year ended 31st March 2024. Compute the taxable business income for the assessment year 24-25. Opening stock, purchases, wages, rent, repairs to motor car, interest on capital, disallowed, medical expenses, general expenses, depreciation on car, advance paid income tax is disallowed, profit, closing stock, gift from father, sale of motor car, refund of income tax. Following is the further information given. Mr. X carries on his business from rented premises at Delhi, half of which was used for resident, half expenditure is disallowed straight away. Mr. X brought a car during the year for 20,000. He charged depreciation on the value of car. The car was sold during the year for 9,000. The use of the car was 3/4 for the business, 1/4 for the personal purpose. We'll see medical expenses were included during the sickness of Mr. X for his treatment. Personal expenditure, wages include 250 per month on account of Mr. X driver for 10 months. So we will see half of the expenditure how to divide regarding car. So when you come to the answer, net profit we have taken 26,000. To that we have taken add expenses debited but disallowed. First, interest on capital we have taken, advanced income tax paid, disallowed. Rent we have taken half of the rent, since the half of the building is used for personal purpose. So 3,000. Depreciation on motor car is disallowed, we have taken. Why did we add depreciation? Because in the current year we sold off the car. Whenever we sell off a particular asset in that particular year, in that year we don't charge any depreciation, since the asset is already been sold. So depreciation we don't charge. So that's the reason why we have added back the depreciation, since we have already sold the car. Then repairs to car 1/4 is personal. That's the reason why we have taken. Medical expenses personal is disallowed. Driver's salary again 1/4. Since 3/4 for business, 1/4 for personal. So 1/4 we have added. Less incomes credited but disallowed. Gift from father is disallowed. Sale of motor car is disallowed. Income tax refund is disallowed. These are the disallowed incomes. So you are left with only 10,375. This is called as your business income. I hope I have given you clarity regarding these problems. I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching the video. Do subscribe my channel, Mentor the Trusted Guide. Thank you very much.